sake, tell him what you gonna do, big baby. He gonna get a hold of baby Huey.
Well, all right, obviously here.
Hey, I got my man, you understand?
Really very, very confident Michael Hayes, the fabulous Freebird, moving out with the 8th wonder of the world, my good friend from Grenoble, France, Andre the Giant, 7 feet 4 inches tall. Averages around 450 pounds, depending on...
85 pounds.
Now up to 485, and you haven't grown any shorter, that is for sure.
Good. Even after 2 months in the hospital, I'm more than very good, and I'm ready to wrestling some different way. Because they want to wrestling dirty, I go to wrestling dirty too, because I got to show you I can wrestling dirty anytime I want.
Well, all right. Let's start then with tonight in the Omni, because of course...
Wait a minute, before we go to the Omni, let's go somewhere and drink some Tennessee whiskey and get right.
How many gallons you get?
As many as you want to do, baby, because tonight in the Omni...
I want 2 barrels.
I've been waiting for this for 6 long weeks. And I tell you, you say you got a surprise? Ooh, we got something for you. But when I get it, everybody's gonna know just exactly what I've been talking about and just exactly what I've been waiting for. And I just want to say this to you, since you are kind enough to do what you're doing for me. I know you don't like me, but you're doing it anyway. In Huntington, in Columbus, anywhere, I will be watching your back.
I just want you to sit in that corner and give me that whiskey and let me do it.
Ah, nasty, baby. Fantasia. Tonight in the Omni, baby. Andre and the Freebird gonna fly.
There are going to be some dues paid tonight at the Omni here in Atlanta. Steve-O and George Wells moving out against Denny Brown and Jim Nelson, and that is Nelson being upended by Wells. Wells brings him up. Good flying head scissors. Wells has him up against the ring ropes, arm whips him into the far side, makes the tag. Steve-O catches him coming in. And Steve-O with kind of a strange chop to the side of the head. Steve-O now with a side headlock. Steve-O front face locking, and Denny Brown trying to get away from it. George Wells in there now. Hip lock takedown on Brown, has him to the canvas. Wow, Wells caught him that time. Comes over, makes the tag with Steve-O. Single leg pickup by Steve-O. Comes down across those femoris muscles. And it was Brown turning that to his own advantage momentarily, a rear face lock. Wells back into the ring. Inside step over on the left leg of Brown. Wells back on his feet very quickly after Denny Brown. Ropes. Wells brings him up, presses him above his head into a full body slam. And Brown had to feel that one from the tips of his toes to the top of his head, makes the tag. And Nelson hesitating before he got in the ring. Nelson, very quick arm drag takedown, takes him off his feet. Arm drag takedown once again by Steve-O, as Wells had tagged up. Steve-O breaks it up as Nelson trying to press the advantage. Good arm drag takedown by Steve-O. Once again makes the tag with George Wells. Wells drove that knee into the shoulder of Jim Nelson. Nelson brought down again by Wells. Wells, there you can see an excellent example of the spinae erecti muscles on Wells. Excellent definition. Again, the tag is made. Steve-O moves back into the ring. Steve-O, snapmare. As Nelson backhands, Steve-O catches him with a knee. Arm drag takedown again by Steve-O. So Nelson, who is a totally aggressive competitor, finding his hands full with this combination. Nelson pulls him back to the ropes. Referee calls for the break. Nelson tries to catch him on the break and does so. Now makes the tag with Denny Brown, rather. And Brown wasting no time punishing Steve-O. Hip lock takedown. Steve-O tries to roll him into a pinning combination. Denny Brown rolls away from it. Belly belly-to-belly back suplex by Steve-O, and that may be... No, he makes the tag with George Wells, and so Wells moves in. Wells would be another one that I wouldn't mind seeing going up against Bruiser Brody. Fellas like Wells, Andre the Giant, Chris Canyon, Mulligan, all of these fellas, I think could give Mr. Brody a run for his money. Steve-O makes the tag once again, moves back in. Hip lock takedown. Steve-O keeps that side headlock on Denny Wolf. Referee watching carefully now into those ropes. Denny Wolf drives a knee to the midsection. Off the ropes, and Steve-O is caught that time by Denny Wolf. And Wolf catches him again, another hard right hand as Steve-O retaliates a savage right hand to the side of the jaw. And a chop across the throat. Again, the tag is made. George Wells moves in. Brown softened up, caught with a flying dropkick by Wells. And Nelson breaks it up. And the referee warning Nelson about his tactics. The referee keeping those eyes open, watching him very carefully. High backdrop by Wells. Off the ropes, crashes down across Brown, rather. At the count of three, Nelson started to charge, and Steve-O broke that up. And now Wells in there making sure that that stops, and as Brown started to interfere again, it was Wells breaking it up. And so the winners of this match, in certainly no uncertain terms, George Wells and Steve-O.
Hi, wrestling fans. This is Charlie Babb here at ringside for an exciting program of the best of AWF. Wrestling fans, after that, what can I say except we'll be right back. Wild Brute Bernard will be there going against Donnie Gilbert. Texas Dave Breck will be there taking on Jim Tucker, plus other exciting matches. That's on Thursday night, June the 30th at 8:15 p.m. in Campobella, South Carolina at John and Jason's Jamboree in Campobella. And Chief J. Eagle, this should be an exciting match when you and Josh Winterhawk here team to go against the rough and tough twosome of Hard Rock Johnson and Handsome Johnny Savage.
That's right, Savage and Hard Rock. I got a partner. He's not just a partner, he's a friend. He knows what you've been doing. You're doubling up on me, and we're coming to Campobella for one thing, and that's to defeat Hard Rock Johnson and Johnny Savage.
Well, Josh Winterhawk, one thing for sure, Chief J. Eagle here has been looking for a partner. He has you in his corner come Thursday night, the 30th of June. How do you feel about teaming with none other than J. Eagle?
Well, I'm really looking forward to it, and he was right about them jumping up on him and getting him from behind and everything like that, and I just feel that it's not right for somebody to do something like that, and I'm here to help a friend out, an old friend of mine, and we've been around together, and we've been working out, and we're getting ready for this match. We've been watching them and taping and stuff like that, and I believe we can beat them.
Well, Chief J. Eagle, I guess this is the first time that you've teamed with Josh Winterhawk, but certainly he is a good tag team partner, and I should say there should be plenty of action in this match.
That's right, Charlie. I've been working out like Winterhawk said with him. What we're doing is we're putting true grit in the boy. When we come to Campobella, Hard Rock, you and Savage be ready, because we ain't coming to play marbles.
Well, wrestling fans, this is one that you don't want to miss. Make your plans now. Get your advance tickets. They're on sale at John and Jason's for a big, exciting AWF Championship Wrestling card on Thursday night, June the 30th. The Wild Man from Canada, Brute Bernard, will be there. He'll be going against Don Gilbert. Plenty of fast-moving, paced action on Thursday night, the 30th of June, at John and Jason's in Campobella, South Carolina. Get your tickets and make your plans and be there. Well, wrestling fans, on your screen right there, you see the new AWF TV Championship belt that is now held by none other than the fellow to my right, Chief J. Eagle. Chief, you won this match over in Lynchburg, Virginia in a tournament, isn't that right?
Yes, sir, Charlie. I'm real excited. I had a 16-man tournament down there, and I came out on top. I'm real excited about it.
Well, let me say this. This is one of the finest-looking belts that we've seen within the AWF or any other wrestling promotion in a long, long time, and I know that you're going to be real anxious to defend this. But have you had any challenges from any of the top participants within the AWF?
Well, yes, Charlie. The challenges are rolling in. Even from first day of being champion, the challenges are starting to come in.
Well, let me ask you this. In the match that we're about to see you in is a wild melee of a lumberjack match where I have never seen nothing like it in my entire wrestling career, where we had about 15, 18 people involved in a lumberjack match, and your partner was injured, the Crusaders' partner was injured. Several guys were really injured with back injuries, neck injuries. In fact, one guy was bitten by this Kenya, and it's really something like I've never seen before. What is your feeling toward this new man, and now he has a manager, Dr. Kato?
Well, this Kenya, he talking about him biting a man. I was the man he bit, and he wasn't supposed to be involved in the match. He's just around the ring as a lumberjack, and he did bite me, and he had no business.
He had no business participating in the match. That's exactly right.
Charlie, along those lines, Kato has not been officially, he or Kenya officially barred, but they are on a sort of a probation period.
Well, I talked with some of the officials within the AWF this morning, Red, by telephone, and they are reviewing this particular tape that we're getting ready to look at right now in a minute. And they are not pleased at all at what went on. I was the local AWF representative as matchmaker and promoter there that night. I did the only thing that I thought was right by trying to even the thing up when it got out of hand. And Kenya was, every time a guy would come out on his side of the ring, he was slugging at him, he was biting him, he was kicking him, he was gouging him. And I did the only thing that I knew, how to even it up by putting the good guys over on the side where Kenya was, and that's when it broke loose. Kitty barred the door, and I have never in my life, in 23 years in professional wrestling, ever saw anything any wilder than this. Now, if you folks missed it last week, you're going to get a chance to look at it again just in a minute. So this will be something that, if you haven't seen it, when you see this match, then you're going to have something to write home to Mama or Papa about, because it is really wild.
Excuse me just a minute. Speaking of writing, if the fans, when you review this match, if you'll write the station you're watching along the AWF network and let them know your feelings to where you think Dr. Kato or Kenya should be barred from the AWF commission or whatever, then drop a line to the station you're watching. And we'd appreciate it. Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to say, not taking away from Miss Kenya, but those assassins in the ring, they was a handful. And without having to worry about Kenya on the outside biting me and my partner Don Gilbert, which they did injure, and Don's out at this time, but he'll be back. And we're going to be getting back together, and I'm looking to take Don on as a partner again and go after this Kenya that was in on this hurting him, and this Dr. Kato bringing these guys in.
Well, one thing, too, Jay, that we'd like to mention, when we say this was wild, you're going to see another man within the AWF who holds with his brother the AWF Southern Tag Team Championships, and that is Jim and Gene Tucker. And Jim Tucker was out there and had his shoe in his hand, and he was actually hitting the guys over the head with it.
Yes, that's
and
what I
there was all type of foreign objects involved. Like I say, I'd never seen anything like it. It was more like a brawl than a wrestling match, Red, and I don't like to see these things, and I'm sure the fans don't like to see them when they get out of hand like they did on last week's show. But right now, let's pick up that match in its entirety and see, and let you see again exactly what we're speaking of when Kenya gets involved.
This is a lumberjack match. No man is to leave the ring before the match is over with. The lumberjacks outside the ring will throw any participant back inside any way he can, whether it is by his own steam or by the seat of his pants. First of all, from Oklahoma, weighing in at 214 pounds, Chief Jay Eagle. At 33 pounds, this wild man's trying to get back in there. He don't want to just be a lumberjack. He wants to go at it. Is Don Gilbert and their opponents at 597 pounds from parts unknown, the team of the Masked Assassins, number 1 and number 2. This is a lumberjack match.
Okay, Mr. Babs, the match is underway here. And Mr. Kato is back at ringside with us here. Oh, look at that takedown. Jay Eagle put on one of the assassins. Were they 1 and number 2? These guys are identical to me, and I'm fairly sure they're identical to the fans here in the auditorium tonight, which we have a very good crowd.
Well, you know, Red, I really feel sorry for the Indian and Gilbert if they decide to leave the ring on the same side that this Kenya Kandori's on. This man is crazy. He has no real mind.
Oh, look at here, look at here. That guy was 8 feet in the air. He was an inch.
Is that a big man or is that a big man?
That's a big man. He handled that Jay Eagle like he was... I guarantee you, if Jay Eagle weighs 210 or 215, these guys are almost double his body weight. And I don't know what they told the commissioner or whoever, that their body weight was 590 pounds. They're much larger than that. I can't tell the guys apart.
Mr. McIntosh, these men weigh well over 700 pounds at a combined weight.
I would suspect that. There was Jay, the first one to go out. He's also the second one to go out.
Look at this Kenya Kandori. Look at this Kenya Kandori.
They're putting the man back in the ring as they're told to do. That's all Kenya Kandori's doing.
They did not say to throw a punch or anything else. Just put him back in the square circle.
The African wild man understands no
This
one.
African wild man, I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of him in weeks to come. He'll probably end up with the same dangerous character, in my opinion. I think, personally, he should be barred from wrestling. I don't think he has the capability to wrestle. Now, here's Gilbert trying to get in the ring. The referee's got his hands full in a match like this. I think possibly should have been set up. We had two referees and not just one. This guy's got his hands full with just four without all the disturbance from the outside the ring. And here goes Eagle into the ropes. And there, good gosh, that was a lick and a half, Mr. Babb. Mr. Cato, I guess you would think that would be perfectly legal. Here comes the big elbow, and he missed. He missed.
No, Mr. McIntosh, I will not say that that's perfectly legal. It's legal, but it's not perfectly
Look at this
legal.
Kenya Kandori now.
Oh,
And Eagle's
now they're holding Jay Eagle. This is not right. This is one lumberjack match. I think that's not come off the way it should have come off here. Of course, the match is not over.
The match has just begun.
It might have, but I think someone is going to become injured that will badly in this match here. And I think it's going to be Eagle. Kandori could hurt Eagle. Kandori will try to hurt anyone.
This Indian and Gilbert were stupid enough to sign the contract.
Well,
let them take their punishment as they deserve.
The cameraman is picking up the assassin over here. Eagle is trying to get loose. He is desperate for air. Gilbert should be over there heading to the heart.
Gilbert in
trying to beat on the other assassin. Big man went over the ropes there. Wound up.
You notice these guys, they're giving them the same opportunity as they gave Gilbert and the Indian. They're giving them a chance to catch their breath. They give the Indian a chance to catch his breath outside.
Well, they may do.
Why not the same for the
I
other
think this,
team?
Mr. Babs, you being the promoter and all, possibly, this might, you might be writing a few letters or making some recommendation. You could possibly, with your influence with the commission, have some people suspended from this match here for the way they're handling their opponent when he goes outside
These
the ring.
lumberjacks, Red, are not supposed to interfere.
See there,
In the match, they're just there to put the wrestlers back inside the ring.
Now, they're putting him back in, but every time Jay has won out, Eagle, he's had problems. They punched him.
You see this? You see this big man? Gilbert kept punching him, kept hitting him, using illegal blows to the head. Did it take any steam out of the man?
We don't know. We can't see his facial expression. And sometimes we can't tell where he's pale or... Look at here. Jay Eagle sailed through the ropes to come out. Oh, Mr. Tucker. Here, we've got a battle royal outside the ring with everybody a fight. The camera's not getting a clear shot of it because the wrestlers are blocking the shot. So this is getting to be...
They asked for it, let them have it.
Helen bar the door.
That's right. This is, as Mr. Babs has used many times in the past, kitty bar the door.
That's right. I said Helen, I think probably means the same thing. But
Look at this. Jim Tucker has his shoe working
I think Gilbert, there you go. That's the reason he couldn't move. He was tied up in the rope. Well,
These guys are being murdered over there by this Kenya Kandori.
The referee had any, I don't think the referee knows what's going on.
Look at the face on this Kandori.
I
Is
think,
that a wild man
I
or
think
what?
Mr. Babs possibly, the referee should disqualify the four men in the ring and break everything up and possibly get out here and talk to some of these guys and find out what's going on.
Well, we're running short on time here on this edition of AWF Championship Wrestling. Red McIntosh, and this, I can't get over this Kenya Kandori.
He's a
This
wild
guy
man.
is
Look at him.
completely wild. Anybody gets in that corner, I'm going to have to do something about this. I can't take it.
Mr. Charlie Babs is going up to the ring now.
Now, you see Mr. Babs is sticking his nose in
Well,
where it
Mr.
does not
Babs
belong.
is the promoter. He's going up to the ring.
There is no need for this.
Cameraman, pick it
There
up.
is no need for this. Mr. Babs is sticking his nose in where it don't belong. Now, this is where I have to step in.
Now, Cato is left the table and gone up there. They may be over here at the table any minute. Everybody's fighting. There's Rhodes hitting Tucker. Mr. Babs is back. There's Fuller.
That's the only way I know how to even it up, Red. That's the only way I know how to even it up.
What a man.
Here comes the Crusaders into the arena. We're running short on time, Wrestling fans. We're running short on
It's
time.
getting out of hand over here. This is
We're running short on time. The referee says ring the bell, and we must have 15 different wrestlers in there, wrestling fans. We've got Pandemonium, the Assassins are in there. The Crusaders are in there. Ducky Kato in his street clothes is in there.
This is something else. This is completely out of hand. We have a riot amongst wrestlers with everyone out of the dressing room in here.
Here comes T.J. Eagle going against.
Let me see if I can help restore some of this, Mr. Bass.
I'm telling you, this is unreal. Mr. McIntosh, Red McIntosh is going down now. We have Pandemonium inside and outside that don't forget church and Sunday school tomorrow. And remember, wrestling fans, play the game to win, but play like a sport. Exciting AWF Championship Wrestling comes to John and Jason's Jamboree in Campobella, South Carolina on Thursday night, June the 30th at 8:15 p.m. Big main event action, 2 out of 3 fall match. Handsome Johnny Savage teams with Hard Rock Johnson to take on the team of Chief Jay Eagle and Josh Winterhawk. Wild Brute Bernard will be there going against Donnie. The only way that I knew to even it up is the way that I did as the match was in progress by getting everybody involved, and what a wild melee it turned into be. And the man that was involved in that, or one of the participants, Jim Tucker. Jim, I understand that you're not happy about your $500 fine.
I'm not happy about sitting here with you two rednecks. And furthermore, I'm not happy with the people writing in, do something about the Tuckers, do something about Brute Bernard. Well, people, you that haven't seen Brute, look at this man, the Wild Canadian, a mean man. He's going to be beside my side.
The action we saw on this edition of AWF Championship Wrestling, and Crusader, I know that you have a lot of animosity and you're wanting some matches.
Well, Charlie, since my partner's hurt, I'm looking for another partner, mainly for the Assassins and Kenya Kondori and Kato. Kato, we're ready for you, buddy.
And Chief Jay Eagle, the AWF TV champion.
Yes, sir. Proud of this title. Be glad to team up with the Crusader. I got a few grudges I need to take care of, and I'd be glad to take him on as a partner.
And wrestling fans, don't you forget, any comments, suggestions, matches that you'd like to see, matches even right here on television, be sure to sit down and drop us a card or a letter in care of the station that you're now watching, and we'll certainly take every letter under consideration. You're going to see great matches, great stars, weeks to come. You're going to see many new faces. You're going to see Louis Martinez. You're going to see a lot of new wrestling stars.
AWF Championship Wrestling has been furnished to this station in exchange for commercial consideration. If your civic or charitable organization would like to bring AWF Wrestling to your town, contact the promoters of AWF Championship Wrestling at P.O. Box 343, Buffalo, South Carolina 29321, or call 803-427-5113.
More action right after these messages. Back here at ringside, and joining us at ringside, Red Cowan, is none other than Jay Eagle, and Jay is in progress in this match against a big, burly Bob Stabler.
Joe, you look like you've got your hands full with this match. That guy weighs about, what, 260, 270 wrestling here?
Yes, Red, he well outweighs me 40, 50 pounds there, and he was a handful.
Well,
look at this, Red. He picks Jay Eagle up there and gives him a great big body slam. And I guarantee you, Jay, when you're up over a big man's head like that, there's not but one way to fall, and that's down.
That's down, that's right, Charlie. He was a handful, but I think I come out on top at the end of the match here.
Well, one thing for sure, he's no slouch at wrestling.
Yeah, it's Butcher Bob Stabler. He's got a reputation around the area. He's been against some of the top talent in the area and got some good wins over some of the talent. It was a real feather in my cap, you might say, to get a victory over this man.
That's right. Let me ask you this, Chief Jay Eagle. How about this Jim Tucker? He brought a $1,000 cashier's check here to the table just a little while ago, and he has said that he wants to put that $1,000 check on the line if anybody can beat him in 10 minutes.
Well, I tell you, if that Jim Tucker, if he's looking for competition, and bring it to him and take the check home, I could use it. The money be put to good use.
Well, that's absolutely right. And look at this there. Jay Eagle comes back with that big tomahawk chop. And Jay, this is when you get your feathers a little bit up in the air, when you go into that chop.
That's right, Charlie. Sometimes these big men, it takes more than strength to outmaneuver them. It takes this chop to kind of bring me up and
I know the Stabler here didn't want any more of them. He made a quick exit to the ring there.
Yes, he did.
Outside the ring, should I say. And he's stalling for time, as we obviously can see. He goes right to that floor. Of course, he has to the count of 20 to get back in there.
But don't underestimate this man. He's a handful.
Absolutely.
well, you remember a match recently and another partner in a match, and your partner Gilbert was injured.
That's right, Don. He's still out. He's recuperating well, and I hope he'll be back in action very soon. And speaking of this Kenya, while we're on the line of talking to this man, the fans are writing in. They're helping me get a match against this man, and when I get this match, I want a no-hold-barred match. And this man's out to hurt people, and it looks like somebody's just going to have to go ahead and take some definite action against this man.
Well, the only trouble is now you're running up. The trouble is a mild word. This is double trouble because he's got General Homer Odell, who's probably one of the most feared and well-known managers in the world today. And
That's right, Red. Well,
I think if the story was known, he discovered this man and on a tour of Africa and then brought him back to this country and has been with him for about a year and a half. And of course, Mr. Cato managed him a while, and I think that might have been a little roundabout trickery on their part to come into this area. But anyway, Homer has him now, and I think you would have double trouble. But I wish you the best when you wrestle Kenya, or either Jim Tucker, either one.
well, I think this Kenya, when he was around the ring in the Lumberjacks, how me and him got involved with each other to start with, and he was biting the men, biting me as I come out, and I think he's bit off more than he chewed.
Well, one thing for sure, he doesn't go in there just to try to win, Jay. He goes in there to try to put somebody out of commission, and the fans, they're all familiar with General Homer Odell. He'll stop at nothing to get his man a win. Here's the count of 1, the count of 2, and the count of 3, and Chief Jay Eagles is the winner. And what an exciting match we have had, wrestling fans, and we'll be back with more after we take time out for these messages. Friday, July the 1st, with a big wrestling spectacular at the Limestone College Gym. Wrestling fans, this will be the biggest card ever to come to Gaffney, South Carolina, with all of your top TV stars on hand of AWF Championship Wrestling. Make your plans and get your tickets now, wrestling fans, when AWF Championship Wrestling comes to Gaffney, South Carolina at the Limestone College. As an individual, 343 Buffalo, South Carolina, 29321. Our telephone, area code 803-427-5113, for full information and details on how you can bring AWF Championship Wrestling to your town as a fundraising event. Others, and Tommy Fuller and Trevor.
We'd like to welcome Chief Jay Eagle to the United States Wrestling Federation. It's a pleasure to have you here, Mr. Eagle. I'd like to ask you, are you planning to tour the Federation circuit with us?
That's right. I'm here. I come a long way, come over many mountains through many valleys. I come here to defend the TV title. I'm going to start out tonight against Rattlesnake Westbrook. He's known as being a wild man, and we're going to find out how wild he is tonight.
He looks like he's pretty wild to me.
That's right. I'm here for competition, and he's a good place to start us in.
Well, I'd like to ask you, Chief, where are you from?
I'm from Ponca City, Oklahoma, and I come a long way. I've been brought in by the Federation because this is where the competition is.
Well, we sort of do have it, and by the looks of the ring, we have some waiting on you already.
That's okay. He won't have to wait very long.
Well, good luck in defending your belt, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you in the near future here on the circuit here with us.
Okay, it's good to be in the area. I'm going to just show the people that I'm behind them all the way, and if they'll back me up, we can keep this TV championship.
Thanks a lot. The next match of the evening is a one-fall 30-minute time limit. In the ring, from Boston, Massachusetts, at 180 pounds, Rattlesnake Brooks. His opponent, from Oklahoma, weighing in at 215 pounds, Chief Jay Eagle. This is a one-fall 30-minute time limit. I'd like to say that sure is a pretty headdress that the Chief is wearing. Mr. Brooks looks like he's about the wildest thing I've seen in a long time. Seems like he's got a problem. He's accompanied by his manager, Mr. Beautiful. I think he's about the only one that can do anything with him. Makes a lot of noise. Just stalking around. Lock up, collar and elbow. Jay Eagle goes into a side headlock. Whips him off the ropes. Comes with another body tackle. Chief Jay Eagle has him up for a slam. And he takes a powder.
Mr. Beautiful slowed him down long enough to give him some advice. Referee starts to count on him. Gets it back in at count of 5. This man, he definitely seems like he doesn't have all his marbles with him. Just staring at the referee. At times it seems like he's disoriented. Comes with a rabbit punch in the back of the head. Referee trying to stop the count. He's biting Chief Jay Eagle. Gouging at the eyes. Looks like this man, all he knows is how to take cheap shots. Ooh, what a chop. Hear it all the way across the building. And another one. Chief Jay Eagle goes for the pin. But Brooks kicks out. He's outside the ring. Trying to get himself together, probably trying to clear the cobwebs. Looks like the match is about to get out of hand, fighting outside the ring. Mr. Beautiful finally gets it back in the ring. Comes with another shortcut, biting him again on the nose. Got him by a chin lock, reverse chin lock. Looks like Chief Jay was in a lot of pain. But I've known the Chief a long time. He's not about to submit. Brooks comes with another Irish whip off the ropes. Chief Jay Eagle rolls him up. Only a 2 count. Brooks, he backs out of the ring again. Seems like he likes to stay outside the ring more than he does inside. Jay Eagle just waiting on him to come back in the ring. Comes with another tomahawk chop. Brooks reverses it. Goes in the corner. Putting those fists upside his head. Looks like Brooks is trying to pull out all of his artillery tonight. Hey. Oh my goodness. Chief Jay Eagle almost went out of the ring. The trading blows down. I think Chief Jay Eagle got the short end of that deal. Brooks has him by the hair. Has him up. I don't think. Oh, he goes into a backbreaker. Unfortunately for Eagle, he's under the ropes. Looks like Brooks going to his fist again, biting. That's Chief Jay will manage to kick him off. Referee is having a hard time with Brooks. Comes on top of the head with another fist. Oh, another tomahawk chop. I tell you, Chief Jay was well known for his tomahawk chops. Goes for a press, but Brooks is under the ropes. Referee starts to count. Chief Jay comes with a whip. Backdrop, ooh. Goes for the count. Only a 2 count. Brooks kicked out. Beautiful. His manager, Brooks' manager, he don't like this. He seems worried, seems concerned. But Brooks comes with a cheap shot on Jay Eagle. Chief rolls out of the ring. Referee trying to get him back in the ring. Oh my goodness, he's going for a pile driver on the cement floor. Oh, Jay Eagle managed to backdrop him on the cement floor. Jay Eagle managed to roll him back in the ring. Whips Brooks off the ropes again. Comes with a flying drop kick. Brooks managed to tie his legs up in the rope. Referee calling for the break. Brooks' manager out consoling Brooks. Seemed a little concerned at the time. Referee up to 3 count. Brooks goes in with a knee drop on his back. That just goes to show you should never get distracted by managers. That's what you're good for, distracting people. Brooks goes in for Irish whip. Clotheslines Chief Jay Eagle. Jay Eagle looks like he's in trouble. Brooks going to the top rope. Oh, he misses. He misses. Jay Eagle had rolled out of the way or he'd really been seriously hurt. Jay Eagle goes with a power slam. And wins the match for count of 3. The winner of the match is still champion, Chief Jay Eagle. The time 8 minutes.
I can tell right now the competition's gonna be tough, but I'm ready for it.
Well, he certainly proved it to my satisfaction. Taking the wild man from Boston. Mr. Beautiful is in the ring consoling his man. He seems the worse for wear. At least he's a little quieter than he was when he came in the ring.
I like David too. He trains at my place. He works out very hard. He's been wrestling now for about 3 or 4 years. I think that the Nasty Boys at times try to rush things a little bit and underestimate some of the caliber of wrestling that will come into this organization and find out that these guys know how to wrestle. David Isley does know how to wrestle.
No doubt about it. And when it gets hot and heavy and he needs to resort to it, he can go downtown as well. We've seen him in a couple of Pier 6 brawls.
Oh, the big man does a leapfrog. David Isley's there, though. Get that arm. Tag your partner in. That's what tag team is all.
Well, he must have heard you. Into the ring comes Jay Eagle coming down, and the arm sags in the ring right now. And working on that arm.
You know something, Jay, you can see there's a big height and weight difference here.
No doubt.
You gotta give a lot of credit to Jay Eagle getting in there, going to try and give it 100% effort.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you're giving up the amount of weight that you're giving up and supposedly strength, you better be quick. And I know that Isley and Eagle can go the distance. They're pretty quick. But it's going to take a thing a little bit more than that. They're going to have to be a little more aggressive if they hope to get a victory today on national TV over the Nasty Boys. Tag is made. Knobs back into the ring, pounding away on that shoulder of Jay Eagle.
You know what surprises me about Knobs is how quick a man weighing 300+ pounds can move.
No doubt.
And this guy is in tremendous shape. Oh, good condition.
Did you see that reflex?
Oh.
I mean, that's called being on your feet there. Got rammed into the turnbuckle, and immediately the reaction was to kick that big foot up, and he did, and he caught Jay Eagle coming in. Tremendous boot to the midsection. Jay Eagle is hurt, Ricky. He's trying to clear those cobwebs right now. I believe he is hurt.
If he does get his head cleared, the first thing that he should do is tag out.
Get into that other corner and say, Isley, help me out. Back into the turnbuckle, and that one caught him on the side of the head. 300+ pounds coming on the back in the forms of Knobs, who had made the tag, and that head rammed right into the middle of the canvas. Yeah, these guys will have you tasting so much canvas, you'll think you're an artist. We've seen this one before. Power slam followed from the cannonball from the top rope. The tag has been made, and the legal man in the ring right now is Sag.
I think we're going to see the end of the match coming out here shortly.
I tell you what, boom. Elbow on the chest, 300 and some odd pounds. Byron Richard flags it 3. It is all over, and this one belongs to the Nasty Boys. The Nasty Boys, victorious over the team of David Isley and Jay Eagle. Ricky, let's look at that on our slow motion instant replay. Describe the action as you see it.
I think the Nasty Boys are showing everybody on television time and time again why they are the #1 tag team in this area. Got 300+ pounds coming off the top rope, and what it does, it knocks the wind out of you. It hurts your ribs real bad. The Nasty Boys, new tag team champions in this area, and probably going to be around for a while.